Hail, brothers and sisters! My name is Captain Meatshield, and welcome back to The Last Door. Today feels like it's been a long day, and I wanted to chill out with some nice Victorian occult mystery stuff, with a nice little bit of red wine to get into the spirit of things. So, what did we need to do? We've got this letter. Yes, knowing yourself, you may look upon your master, meet his imposing gaze, and seek to understand what lies beneath. Thereby learn the question, if not the answer. Now this could be where we sit around for a while, not really figuring out what we're going to be doing. Let's talk to the professor. My dearest visitor will find the prize. I have no doubt. I'm sure you have no doubt about that, but we need to figure out what answers we need to find. Is there anything left in this mirror? Curiously, the message remains visible, even though the condensation has evaporated. Well, that is spooky. Nothing to do with the bathtub, I'm assuming? Okay. So I'm assuming by meeting the gaze of something, I need to be finding something that has got some sort of face that I can look upon. Imposing master. Maybe this painting? Look upon your master. Meet not only his imposing gaze, but seek to understand what lies beneath. As I suspected, there is a small key taped to the back of the picture frame, and a note. I'll add this clue to the letter. What do we have? The question is the world from the peak of a man's tallest tower. The answer yearns up to it from the root of life and time itself. Right. Golden key. The peak of man's tallest tower. So, maybe the attic? Maybe that's what this key opens up. Aha! There we go! Let's see what we've got up here. Ooh, that's a nice sunset-y type light coming through. Some kind of round mechanism. What is this round mechanism? Oh, it's another one of these. Right, well, I have no idea what the bloody hell I'm meant to be doing with these. Right, let's see if we can find some more stuff. A shelf covered in old ornaments, pieces of metalwork, and pipes of strange shapes. Nothing particularly useful over there, I'm assuming. What's this? Is this a gramophone? I do believe it is. Well, of sorts. An unusual electrical device. I'm unfamiliar with its function, but I can tell that there is a piece of equipment missing. No amount of fiddling with knobs is going to get me any results here, so I need to find whatever piece is missing from that and do something with this. So maybe let's switch you over to that, because that's what you weren't on when I came in. And we'll see what else might have changed. Let's show you what's been done with the... Yep, okay, I want to show Johan what's been done with the rest of this letter. He's not interested. Okay, never mind. Okay, so was there something to do with this other one of these dials? You see, I don't know which ones I need. I don't have any clues with regards to those at the moment. I'm going to have another look at all of these statues. They seem like they might have... I'm wondering if they might have something to do with anything at this point. Your face is hidden by a mask. Can I do anything to take your mask from you? So I'm assuming that's what I need to be doing. The sage has removed his mask. You're hiding behind a mask, and you're hiding behind a mask. So I think the sage is the only one who has removed his mask. And there's nothing I can do with this yet. Yeah, so when the four remove their masks of lies, the path to the grave will be cleared. What about this tree? Almost seems like a statue itself. What about the roots? Is the root of life? I don't know, I'm grasping at some very thin straws here. What about this tree? Probably older than the manor itself. Oh no. Normally they let you inspect things in these games because they might hold at least some significance to what you need to do. How about talking to the housekeeper again? May I ask you something, Mrs. Oakwood? Of course, Doctor. Well, I've got no new questions for you, actually. So, you know what? I think I might just go on my way. Can I open this door yet? No. I'm going to go back up into the attic, so I've been wandering around for the last 5 minutes with no idea on what the bloody hell I'm meant to be doing. Let's have a look through this window, see if this might give us some clues, because I haven't looked through this yet. The answer yearns up to it from the very root of life and time itself. I should check if there is something hidden near that tree. Well, fantastic. I thought there was something up with that tree. Ugh. It looks as though something has been concealed beneath the thick roots. Well, let's have a look. Another note and a key bound together. I'll add this clue to the letter. Then you will be ready to climb to the tallest heights, and from there to look down to the deepest roots. It is a truth our ancestors knew, and with stone silence came to unknow. The key has been engraved with the shape of a feather. I know what room this is for. This is from the one with all the bloody birds in it. Oh, loud squawky bastards. Okay, lots of these, all various different birds, I think. I don't know if there's a specific one of these. An embroidered cloth covers the cage. On it is written, "If the birds are silent, ... Okay. What do I do with this? Do I have to put them all to sleep? Oh, okay. Is this having any effect? I don't know. Maybe I need more cloths. Maybe I need one for each bird. I don't know. I think the game broke. Log bust underscore inspect underscore 2. Right. Okay, here we are. A truth that our ancestors knew and through stone silence came to unknow. There is a small compartment at the base of the bust. Inside this, a note. Bust reacts to! You're kind of getting rid of all the immersion here. That only by entering the gnashing jaws of primal horror. Primal horror? I'm assuming something to do with the lion. Maybe. Let me see if I'm right on this matter. Oh, it's nice to get away from all those chattering birds, though. Squawking. Bird noise. Only by entering the gnashing jaws of primal horror. Something hidden inside the lion's mouth. A lever. Clunk. I think it has triggered some mechanism inside the manor. There is also a note in here. Will you at last know truth? Okay, now what has this done? I've no idea what this might have done, what this might have opened. I don't know. I might go and check to see if any of these doors have opened, or if the basement's accessible now. Right, can I get down here? No. Okay. Let's go back the way we came. We'll have a look upstairs, see if it's done anything. See the professor and anything. See if anything's happened in here. No, I don't think it has. Right. Attic. Oh! There's a secret doorway! We'd better go through here then, hadn't we? Yes, I had noticed. Ooh. This looks like Professor Wright's archive. I should bring Kaufman here at once. Okay. Experiments 1885. Let us see. Have a look at this. Be careful. There's a small key inside the folder. 1st of August, 1865. Results at last. After many months of tedious observation, something has finally come from the other side. I heard the sound of footsteps exploring the proximity of the stone archway. This would seem to verify my hypothesis. Absolute horror is the key that we seek. That doesn't sound like a very good key. And if that's the key, what are you unlocking? 20th of September, 1885. Now that they have proven themselves useful, I have installed 2 new devices in the outer tunnels. I dare not go deeper. I have not heard it again, but I know the thing must still be down there. In the dark. 12th of November, 1885. Containment in the underground tunnel has been breached. Gone. 15th of December, 1885. I have no choice but to abort the experiment. It can no longer be controlled. There is but one thing left to do. I will seal the tunnel and hope that the abomination remains forever entombed within. Ooh. What is this supposed to be? It seems to be a log the professor kept during one of his experiments, almost 7 years ago. It is noteworthy that one of the entries has been redacted. But what is written in there? It cannot be true. It must be some kind of hallucination. A sign of Professor Wright's illness, maybe? Perhaps. So we should not jump to conclusions. We can conclude that the Professor had another working place underground. Perhaps that key opens the basement door. There could be a route through this underground tunnel. Meanwhile, I will keep looking through these documents. There must be something more than that folder among this mess. Yes, there must be. I'm assuming there's nothing in here for me now, but I'll be leaving you to it, I suppose. I don't know. What are these paintings on the wall? Pictures. Photos. I don't know. Metallic catch. Let's have a look at these. Okay. Mr. Strachan, a well-positioned man, fell madly in love with the younger daughter of the Bartleys, so he proposed to her. Right, well... Oh. I see, that must be you. Young Agnes fancied the idea of marrying an older man, but she always hid her feelings from her mother. Mrs. Bartley did never take her eyes off her daughter and watched them at all times. Well, that would be you then. And Mr. Bartley tried to show his support for their daughter, but his wife never paid any attention to him. Have I done it? Ooh. Compartment has opened in the wall. Oh, another one of these. How many of these are there? I have no idea what I'm meant to be doing with those at the moment, so... Right, let's go and see if this basement can be opened up now. And click. There we go! Basement time! Oh. It's completely dark in here. I feel a cold draft coming from the front. I would be worried about the draft coming from your back. They're often the worst. I need some sort of torch. Or possibly a lamp. Every one of these games and chapters needs a good lamp. Is there a way I can lower the ceiling lamp so I can take a candle? Probably not. I can't take this lamp, can I? No. Where do I get myself a light source? Can you provide me with a light source? No. Right. Anything in the attic? Maybe I should have asked Mrs. Oakwood. Maybe she would have known. I don't know. I'm not able to find anything. Let's see if I can use the matchbox. Has that done it? Oh, right. That was good enough. Alright. Oh. God, really? I'm going to have to do this? This is arduous. Oh, right. You do it automatically. That's good. Oh, that means something's going to jump out at... Oh, fuck. Really? What happens now? Do I just keep moving? Ooh, what was that? Sounds like hooves. They spawned Beelzebub. Excuse me? I've fallen through a hole. Where am I? flow of air is stronger here. Component of some sort of machine. I know what machine. The one in the attic. Get myself this lantern. Good. I do like a bit of light. This part of the tunnel is blocked by a cave-in. The underground tunnel is not accessible from here. I should go back. Yes, you should. Thank goodness, a ladder. What's all this in the foreground? I don't like this. Well, I feel like it's going to move. Oh. Weird. Right, let's go. Oh, another one of these. What sort of symbols do you have on you, then? Some sort of doorway image. I don't know what I'm meant to do with those. Could you walk a bit faster, please, Dr. Wakefield? I don't like how slowly you're moving. Makes me feel like something's going to happen. But we're at the stairs, so I think we might be okay. Yes. Time to go. If we cannot access the tunnel mentioned in Professor Wright's log, how can we find the missing parts of his research? I must talk to Kaufman about this. Yes, I suppose you should. I was able to use the key to explore the basement. There is a large hole in the floor. One side of the hole may lead to some sort of tunnel, but it was completely covered in rocks and debris, so I could not tell for sure. Covered in debris? It sounds as if the professor succeeded in blocking the entrance to this underground area. It is unfortunate for us. I have made some progress of my own, my friend. I think this could help us elucidate the next step in our search. Have a look. Okay, what do we have? Today, a meeting finally took place. You see, Mr. Wright, our organization is keenly interested in your research. Oh, that's Dupre, isn't it? I recognize that color. We could reach an agreement to fund this project, but first we need to know the details. I understand. The main factor is the condition of the test subject. How open is he to suggestion? As you know, only the human mind can open a physical passage to the other side. So a complete, absolute darkness will be required for the experience to result. A secluded place, completely isolated. A place that can only bring thoughts of what may be hiding in the dark. I have the perfect location in mind. But in total darkness and seclusion, how could the results of the experiment be studied or confirmed? That is precisely where your organization can provide help. I have designed a special device that would allow me to listen from a safe distance, but I lack the means to manufacture it myself. That we could arrange. But there is one last thing I would like to know. How would the experience be triggered? By means of a chemical compound of some kind? Do you mean a serum? Not at all. That would be of no elegance whatsoever. The trigger is the mind itself, the emotion known as terror. The primal fear that still serves in the depths of our mind from the times humans were mere beasts. That which allows us to open a physical passage beyond the veil of rational thought. Primal terror is the key that we will use to open the last door. Could this organization be the playwright? It may be, my friend. If so, then we are closer to the truth than we thought. But in this room I have been able to find only some fragments of information, discarded material. It looks as if the main bulk of documents were moved from this room and hidden somewhere else. The basement tunnel. That seems the most reasonable conclusion. But access to that place is lost, is it not? The entrance was sealed. There may be another access that we do not know about. If we could find and use the device that the professor mentions in his log, I believe we could shed some light on this matter. Well, let me see what I can do about that, because I've got a cog, and there are some knobs to play with. Yeah, let me see if this lever will go in here. Yes, it will. I think it will work now. Ooh, did I get it? This sound. Do my ears deceive me? Is that a piano melody? I must see Kaufman at once. You're always going back to Kaufman. Oh, he's coming to you this time. Not to state the obvious, but it sounds as if someone is still down there. Playing the piano, of all things. But how is that even remotely possible? I do not know, but this means something important to us. It means there is another entrance to the tunnel, to the underground tunnel, and that we must find. But we have run out of leads. We did not find anything of use in the archive, and Professor Wright continues to mutter incoherently about childhood memories. You must hypothesize, the Professor, my dear friend. We are running out of options. This might be the only way to find the answers we seek. Look at this candle. Fix your eyes upon it. Your body is as light as a feather. Everything around you fades. You are entering a dark, endless void. Ooh, a little bit of hypnosis. Okay, you're taking Professor Wright for a spin or something. Listen to my voice. Where are you? A great number of trees surround me. The sun is setting soon. I can go north and west. Go north. I stand beside a waterfall. It is not water that falls, but mud and rock from a great height. They fall and fall into a bottomless abyss. Behind the waterfall to the east lies a tunnel. To the west, I see the edge of the forest. Go east, towards the tunnel. I'm in a dark tunnel. Oscar is here as well. He is upset. He yells at me. He begs me to stop. The tunnel divides into many passages. I can go north, south, and west. Go north. See what you can find up there. I'm in a large open space with a piano. Ooh, I think I found it. With some good luck. Something stands next to the piano. I can't see it clearly. Its face. The tunnel stretches into the dark. Let's walk down then. It is a very small room. In the center lies a deep pit. A ladder goes down. It is so dark. Down there, it lies. It waits. I will not continue. I must go back. Go down the ladder. I cannot. I can hear it with me. Its breath. Dear God, I must flee. You must continue. It waits for me. It waits. Down there. I have gone down the ladder. I cannot see. It is pitch dark. I can feel its breath. It is here. It is with me. Yeah. Okay, that snapped me out of that as well. Enough. We went too far, my friend. You are right. I did not think you would react this way. You did well by stopping the trance, Kaufman. I think it would be best if we leave it for today. Let us return to the inn. Reflect tonight on what we have witnessed here. Tomorrow, let's discuss the next steps in our investigation. That sounds like a good plan. January 21st, 1893. Come in! Oh. Wrong voice. Come in. Kaufman, are you all right? Worry not, Wakefield. I am just feeling a bit feeble. Must be all this cold and humidity. No, he did the coughing for me. Nothing serious. I would like to know your opinion about what we heard during yesterday's session. Do you remember anything that could help us in our search? The seaside was a recurring theme during the hypnotic regression. Yes, it is true. Maybe the entrance to this tunnel is somewhere closer to the coast. I believe that this underground tunnel has left a deep impression on Professor Wright's subconscious. I agree. The horror he experienced at the end of the session was far too intense to derive solely from his imagination. It speaks of some trauma. A mysterious figure? Throughout the trance, he saw an unknown figure with no visible face. A floating body in the water, the person near the rocks, the one beside the piano. I didn't see... Well, we didn't know about all of those. Did we? Just warning, only mentioned the one by the piano, but okay. Yes, indeed, but I am afraid it is too soon to unveil the true meaning of those images. And Professor Wright mentioned a man that shouted at him near the entrance to the tunnel, begging him not to continue. I cannot remember his name. Very good. It was Oscar. We should attempt to find him. He may know something about Professor Wright's fears. If we can find this man, I am sure we will shed some light upon the mystery. Why don't you go to the village and try to find out something about Oscar? My apologies, but I must stay here and recover my strength. Very well. From the Wickport Inn down to the town square. Well, let's do that then. We'll head down there and I will leave things here. This episode's gone on for a little while. I got kind of lost in that. Both trying to figure out how to get things done and just getting involved in everything. Oh, this is good fun. But yes, we will catch up with this again sometime soon, and I will just say thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Let's Plays or metal covers from me, you can check out the playlists that are on the channel, and you can follow the links in the description below to follow me on social medias. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Try this. Where's it gone? You know what? Get out.